What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fetamine. Finally made a BO6 movement tutorial for you guys. Those who've been waiting, I appreciate it. And if you're new, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for 5,000 subs. I really appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna make it this far this soon, but shout out to you guys. So hopefully this movement tutorial helps you guys for Warzone when it drops November 14th. If you guys want to stay on track with me during the whole video, make sure you guys click towards the end of the video where I have all my controller settings, my loadouts, my perks, everything I use is towards the end of the video. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to the movement tutorial. So guys, the first thing you want to get used to is the Omni movement. The Omni movement is the most broken thing in this game. So if you guys learn and apply everything I'm about to show you, it'll be effective. So say if you have an enemy right here, right? You can slide in, then slide back to the cover, and then dive, shoot. So just practice that. What you should do is learn to slide first. Slide this way, slide to the left. Then if you know an enemy's right here, you can slide in, spin, then come back, then dive. Boom. You can have a nice peek right there if you don't do it too far. There's a lot of ways you can mix it up. You can, like, say if your enemy's right here, you could dive to the left to save yourself and be ever ready to shoot. Boom. If you know the enemy's right here, what you could do is while you're running forward, you just slide back. Boom. You get back to where they can't see you. Then if you know the enemy's here as well, you can dive forward, throw them off, or you get straight to the dive. And then another thing too you can learn to do is, so say if you know enemies down here too, you just dive, boom. But don't fall out like I did, of course. It should turn out like this, my bad. So if you know the enemies over there, just hedge over here, boom. It's a lot of ways you can use it. You can use it to your advantage. So say if you like one tap, if you know enemies right here, just dive, boom. Then, or you can slide backwards. It's a lot of things you can do. So that's really all the Omni movement is for real. It allows you to dive any direction, all of the above. All right, so now that was Omni movement. Now what we're gonna get into is fetamine movement. If you guys want to move like fetamine. So to move how I move, this is really important, guys. So it's kind of like how I show in my previous movement tutorials. It's just crosshair placement. The first thing you want to learn is crosshair placement. So you want to go left and right smoothly like this. The reason why this is so important, because aim assist automatically locks onto the enemy's chest. So what you want to do is that have it centered in the middle. And if a good way to practice is go aim in, go left and right like this while aimed in. And you just simulate it when you're not ADS. Reason why this is important, because you're allowed to move at your fastest. And even if you get your shot off late or first, you'll be centered in the chest and you have a better chance of winning the gunfight or surviving the gunfight. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. And I'm gonna show you why this is important in the next step. All right, guys. So the next thing is fetamine spins. So really all it is, what I taught you as far as swinging your camera left and right, you just apply it to when you're spinning. Boom, just like that. So say if this is the enemy right here, or your friend, whoever you want to practice on, just make sure you're spinning back to the enemy's direction. So like this, boom. Just spin back towards the enemy direction. You can just go into sideways, you feel me? Going back towards the enemy direction. So once you learn how to spin back towards the enemy, what you want to do is now you want to go and practice it the other way. Just go far right, boom, just like that. Just go right, boom, back towards the enemy. So now that you learn going the other direction, now what you can do is you can spin around somebody and spin as well while you're doing it. So you're going around the enemy like this smoothly, then add a spin, boom. You can go the other way, just like that, boom, just like that. Just go the other way. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. And then once you get used to that, I really don't usually do it the other way, but you can. I really don't do it the other way, but if you practice and get better, go ahead. I need to get better at it as well, but for right now, I only go right when I want to mix it up. Instead of going left so much, I just add a right spin, they go back left, back towards the enemy. So then once you got that down, you can just go around the enemy and do a double spin. 1, 2, bow. Then once you learn that, you can add some Omni movement in it. So you go spin around, 1, 2, dive. Feel me? 1, 2, dive. Just like that. The diving is going to be OP this year, guys. So add it to your movement mechanics or to your movement bag, whatever you call it. Just add it to your, you know what I mean, your bag, your movement bag. So once you guys kind of learn that, then this will help for as the next step. And this next step is really important because it allows you to be effective against enemies and make enemies miss. So let's get into the next part. All right, guys. So the next thing is long slides. So in this game, you can basically tell from anyone's POV that this year it forces you to long slide. So it's really not that hard to long slide, but you can increase the effectiveness of it if you allow it to play all the way through. I know a lot of people just jump up quickly like this, but if you let it play out, it's actually effective because, well, one, you're sliding in a way that not everybody can track unless you have good aim. But I'm not saying you're gonna be like untrackable, you know what I mean? But it's effective. So just add the long slide to your bag, your movement bag, you feel me? And boom, you can do a bunch of things with it. Just use your long slide because it's effective against enemies that are sitting right here. Like I said, you can do a long slide back instead of doing a short slide. You just end up in front of them. Do a long slide. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's effective, guys. Trust me. I use this movement every day against real players that are not as good. You know what I mean? It's effective against both people in COD. All right, guys. The next movement mechanic is something new I'm still learning right now. Is reloading while sliding backwards, or fetamine tap fire reload. So let's start with the tap fire, so it'll be able to help you how to do it when sliding backwards. So all tap fire reloads is you tap fire once, slide again, boom, while you're reloading. This buys you time to move around an enemy or get to cover as quick as possible while you're needing to reload. So all it is just sliding, tap fire, reload, or right after you get done shooting, reload, slide again. Reloading is really slow this year, so make sure you guys have fast hands on. It's good for your YY as well, for those who uses a macro like me. But yeah, so now we're gonna learn how to do reloading while sliding backwards. So really all it is, you can sprint in any direction. So all you gotta do is move your left stick back like you see on my screen, or the controller on your screen. Just move backwards in a circular motion, and then you just shoot, spin, and reload backwards and slide. That's all it is. Tap fire, spin, reload backwards, moving backwards, just like that. Boom. Just practice sliding backwards first before you add the reload in there. Next thing we're gonna learn, guys, is how to use war crime. I think it's called war crime. Let's check. Let's see. Yeah, war cry. I said crime. War cry. So all this does is increase your movement speed when you're reloading. Everything. It just speeds up everything, especially your movement. It's mainly for your movement, and it helps your teammates as well when you pop it. I don't know if you got to be near them, but I know for sure it works if they're next to you, or you know what I mean, behind you, where just close to you. So let me just show you. So you just pop it, you can slide, do whatever you got to do, spin. It might switch your weapon, so you just switch it back, then boom. See how much faster I'm moving? I'm moving so fast now. Just moving fast. Boom, just like that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna get into is fetamine combo moves. So really all it is applying everything I taught you in the video, and just make some like combos with it, like this. So the first thing you can learn how to do is swing your camera left and right, then spin left, spin right, slide, tap fire, spin around, slide again. You can dive into it. It's a lot of things you can do. Slide, tap fire, slide again, dive, backwards. You feel me? That's one way. Say if somebody's around the corner, you can tap fire, spin again, and dive. A lot of things you can do. Spin again, dive, slide, then dive again, backwards. Just mix it up. It's a lot of things you can do. So like another one could be is so say if you know you're gonna get somebody behind somebody, you could do a triple spin. 1, 2, 3, spin the other way, pop a stem, go the other way, dive, boom. It's a lot of combos. It's really nothing I do. I try to change it out every time I'm going to get somebody, because not every fight's the same, guys. But that's like a few combos you could do. You can really make your own. You know what I mean? I don't do the same thing. I kind of do, but I do everything just differently. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell me that you guys really like this video, want me to do updated one for Warzone. I might make one for Warzone because Warzone might feel different, so make sure you guys just comment down below. If you guys got any questions as well, put that in the comments as well. Hey, share this to a friend too. Please share this to a friend, please. It'll help me a lot and it'll help your friends a lot. So yeah, make sure you guys, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications to know when I'm going live, because I plan on going live from when Warzone comes out. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. And yeah. All right, guys, so these are my controller settings right here. Let's go through them. So I'm gonna talk about a few things to make sure you guys have everything that is important, because a lot of the settings are different because it's Omnimovement and everything. So we'll go through my sense and my keybinds first, or my button layout. So here's my button layout. I use a custom button layout. These might be a little bit weird, but this works best for me, and you guys might want to use something else, because I don't copy anybody's, because everybody's comfortability is, you know what I mean, it's different, you know what I mean. So yeah, so these are my binds right here. Since 2020, I've been playing on this for forever, since 19. Controller vibration off, obviously. So make sure you guys have these dead zones. You guys don't have to copy mine. It's really based on your controller, and if you're on console, it's a little different. You might go a little less, maybe like 40, 50, or no, 40 to 60. So it really depends on. I have everything else on 0, obviously, because I want everything to be responsive and fast, so I have it all turned down. For aiming, here's my ADS. Everything else is default, but my main ADS, like when I actually aim in with the weapon, is set to 50, because my sensitivity is really high, so I don't need it set to like 1.2 or whatever number people usually have it on. So yeah, now aim assist is all default. We can go to aim settings if you want. Make sure you guys have this on instant. Yes, please have this on instant. This is really important. Have that on instant, because it instantly goes into the sensitivity you put it on when you aim. Gradual is like it slowly speeds up. It depends on the person, but I need to be instant. And then make sure you guys have linear on. Very important. You guys must have this on. This is very, very important. You got to have linear on. And yeah, this allows me to be more smooth. All the above. How I do all my movement, how I look fast. That's important. Most of all, being smooth. Make sure you have tactical sprint assist on. So I know you guys might notice you don't have automatic tactical sprint anymore. This is basically it. So when you hit show more, I just have the delay set to 0 and all this is on. So this allows you to sprint at max speed at all times, no matter which direction you're going. I don't have crouch assist on because I know how to crouch. I don't need any assist on that. Corner slice. So this gives you like the Rainbow Six Siege peaks, when you like slightly get behind cover and you can peek. All of that good stuff. And then I have tap to slide on. Sometimes I might have a hybrid if I know I don't want to dive, or if I do, but I put it on tap to slide if I want to dive. So reason why I have it on tap to slide, because you can really control when to dive and when not to. So all you got to do is just hold it to dive, and then you just tap to slide. So it's really that simple. You can really control what you want to do as far as movement. Make sure you have automatic airborne off. It just makes you like mantle immediately when you're near something. So make sure you guys have that off. I don't know what I was on. These controller settings be getting mixed up all the time. They got to fix their game. So sprint restore is on. Slide maintain sprint. Have that on. That's really important because it keeps the momentum. This is for Warzone. I have that off so I can just redeploy when I want to. Mantle cancels reload, keep that on in case I need to jump. Advanced movement setting, so I'll leave toggle on. I don't really know if that changes anything, so I just left that alone. It doesn't really mess with me. Make sure you have grounded mantle on. I don't like to have anything as far as mentally on, because I don't want to accidentally mantle while I'm pressing my jump button or just anything. And make sure you have plunging underwater free, so you can just freely move how you want. And then sprinting door bash allows you to keep your momentum just going through doors, making door plays, all of the above. Everything else is good. Combat, this is all default. The only thing I think I changed, yeah, I didn't change anything. So these are all default. These are my audio settings. I don't know if you guys want to see this. Audio, voice chat, that's all default. I don't mess with my color settings in this game. This is how my game looks. And yeah, so make sure you guys let me know down below if you really like these settings, and comment Fedigoat if you made it this far. I appreciate you guys. I got a lot of content coming out when Warzone comes out. I don't really like multiplayer right now, but if I get a multiplayer video, it's probably gonna come next weekend. hopefully. So pray for me, guys. Hopefully I get clips, because these lobbies and the way these kids play, the old heads is back, man. But like I said, guys, thank you for 5K subs. Make sure you guys click the link in my bio to join my Discord server as well. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna show the loadouts right now after I say my, you feel me? So thank you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, catch you guys later.